Hey guys, John Cantor here, JJDJ Entertainment. Wanting to show you some of the chassis mounts that I'm doing on my turntable coffin. The point of this project is to just kind of tidy up the wires, because before we would have to run, a power for each of the turntables, a power for the mixer, and you have to tuck them out of the side, and it's a pain in the butt to try to get those wires clean. And sometimes you just want to, do things to help speed up your setup time. So what we did is we're pre-wiring as much as we can for the case. We did the XLRs. These two XLR outs come out of the main outs of my board, and for both of our active speakers, we just plug in the XLRs and plug into the speakers and go. And as you can see, we have them running in. We have them put in two separate holes here because we couldn't fit it into the same hole. No pun intended. So on the back we have, actually they're not even hooked up. They're actually tucked in underneath the mixer right now, because I was working on stuff. But we have both of our XLRs, which goes into our board, which gives us our main out. We're doing the mic in, and I have that cable on my desk over here. So essentially this end right here will go and plug into the mic end of the board, and this one we'll probably route onto the outside. I think I'm putting it on my left side of my board instead of the right side of my board. So I'll probably run this cable and we'll tuck this guy in over here somewhere, and that will be for either my wired or wireless mic. So with that said, the last part will be the power. And so what we did is we cut out, there's probably about a good inch of foam back there, so we cut out the foam, and we put Velcro on the back of the surge protector, and that's Velcro to the inside wood panel. And then hopefully, I don't know if you can see it, I don't have a flashlight handy, but the cable runs into a hole we drilled there. If you pull this block out, you can see it. And then we also cut into the foam to allow the cable to run through the foam. And then we'll put some double-sided tack, some tack spray on this to hold this piece back in there. And this cable pretty much comes to my Nutrik Powercon power connector, and we'll get this screwed onto the chassis or onto the coffin. And literally, I plug in one connector, everything's powered up, ready to roll. So speeding up some of the things that takes probably about 5-10 minutes during setup to clean up and hide the wires. This way, it's all pre-ran, it's ready to go, and just helps speed up the setup time. So if you have any questions, leave your comments below. Alright, so we got the finished product. It is all completed. We have our two XLR outs. Those are the main outs out of the mixer. We have our XLR in on the left hand side. That is the mic in for the board. I'm kind of regretting putting it right here. I should have put it over here, because when I mix, I'm afraid with that cord sticking out right here, I'm going to bump into it. So I'll probably get a 90-degree bend for the XLR so I can send it that way. But I think if you guys do it at home, best bet, stick it as far away from the mixer as possible, like I did on that side. I just wasn't thinking. But it'll work fine for now. Again, we have the surge protector actually built into the foam. We cut out the foam. Again, we had a couple inches space back there, so we cut that out and stuck it back there. That cord runs again through this piece of foam down here, comes to this port, and there is your Powercon twist lock connector. If you guys have never seen those, they look like these guys. And all you do is you take it and push it in and twist, and it locks so it can't come out. But the other end is a standard 3-prong out or plug. So, and I think that's really it. Other than that, I mean, it's perfect for me. I think it'll work fantastic for what we do. One of the big things for the reason me getting the Rain 62 was that it had the 2 USB ports. So if I have my backup laptop on my right hand side, here's one USB cable for that, and I always put my main laptop on my left hand side, so there is that USB for that. So it's going to be perfect. And I really like the fact that I have the USBs pre-ran on each side. So literally, if I'm on my left deck and something wants to happen to that computer, just quick switch on both channels, boom, next laptop's live, ready to roll. or if I had two DJs and we're trying to, work in and out of each other's sets. Perfect setup for that. So this is my completed road case with my chassis mounts for the mic end, the XLRs for the main outs, and my Powercon. I did order these guys right here to do RCA outs for the booth, but not paying attention that these are not a flush connector. So if I put them on here, they're gonna stick out. So I'm probably gonna either just keep those around for whatever the cause, and I'll probably buy. They make the chassis mount connectors that have the RCA plugs internal, so it'll line up flush and won't be anything extruding out of the case. So there it is, my finished project. If you guys have any questions, leave your comments below, and practice and enjoy, guys. Hey guys, so one more thing I want to talk about for that road case project I just got done with. I think I'm going to add 2 more plugs, and they're going to be the Nutrik's power out connectors. Basically, I'm going to put one on both sides of the case, and I noticed at Lowe's today they had surge protectors that I think only had 3 prongs or 3 plug setups on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy those. They're really small. Cut the tips off. Put the twist lock Nutrik's power. I don't know if it's Powercon or Powercon out or what the correct term is. Buy those, and then on each side of the case, I can click those in and have both laptops able to be powered along with external hard drives, external mics, wireless mics, and whatever else we may need to be powered. So I think those are the 2 last things I'm going to do for this project. After that, this project will be done, complete. I know the surge strips I'm talking about are small enough to where I can fit them in on each side of the turntable. There's still plenty of, like I said, there's like an inch and a half of space on the front and back, and 2 inches of space on each side of each turntable. So got plenty of room where I can easily tuck those cables down in there when I'm not when it's in transport. So that's the last part of this project for me, and I think I'm gonna put it on the road this weekend, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait. So make sure you guys keep practicing and enjoying, and let me see what you guys do. Post your videos up, post your links and comments below, and